everyone, welcome back to another episode of Cooking Blind with me, Yolanda. Now today I'm going to make a little bit of a healthier dish for you all since I am currently on the Apex 31 program and I'm currently on the sustain phase. So today we are going to make one of my favorite dishes that I love to make for myself on the sustain phase, and it's going to be a poached fish fillet in a white wine and cherry tomato broth. So get your aprons on, ignite your senses, let's get cooking in the kitchen and let's go make some poached fish fillet. Before we get going, I'm going to ask all of you to please help me grow my channel. Please show me some love, hit that subscribe button, it is free to do, and please hit that notification bell for any future videos coming your way. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoy the videos that I'm putting out there, and please leave a comment and let me know if you've tried the recipe and what you think or how it could be improved. Now, let's get going and let's go make this beautiful poached fish fillet. So, before we begin, what I have here is about 6 haddock fillets, okay? And I've just rinsed them off and tried to get the moisture, as much moisture as I can off of them. And what I'm going to do now is just season them up, and I have just here my favorite blend of spices. I have a little bit of paprika, some garlic powder, some onion powder, and some white pepper. So I'm just going to take a pinch and I'm just going to season my fillets very lightly, not too much. Okay. As you can see, I'm going back and forth, and that's just because with my visual impairment, it's a technique that I was taught so that I know I'm covering the whole area. Alright, so to begin, get a nice large heavy skillet, and preferably with sides. And what I have here is I've cut about a quarter of a small white onion. I have 1 big beautiful green onion from my garden and about 4 cloves of garlic minced. And I have 1 tablespoon of olive oil just warming up. So we're going to soften the onion and the garlic. Okay. Just a quick, just until it gets soft and translucent. You don't want to, I'm going to turn that down, you don't want to burn your garlic. So about 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, so our onion and garlic should be just about there. Okay, so we'll just give it another 30 seconds or so. And what I have here is about 1 cup of cherry tomatoes that I've halved. So we're going to put that in. And we're going to mix that around and just give it a few minutes just to break down. Whoops. Okay, so while this is going, we're going to season with some salt. And what I'm using is my Himalayan salt, which is one of the purest forms of salt out there, and it's the most healthiest one for you. But you can use whatever you use on a daily basis. with me being on this program, they highly recommend the Himalayan salt. Okay, that's good. And we're going to put some pepper. All right. Give it another stir. And that salt will also help the cherry tomatoes break down. All right, what I have here is about 2 tablespoons of dried parsley. 2 teaspoons, my apologies. 2 teaspoons of dried parsley, 2 teaspoons of dried basil, and 2 teaspoons of dried oregano. Now, as I always say, if you have fresh, go ahead. Fresh is so much better. I just had the dried herbs on hand, so we're going to sprinkle that all over our tomatoes. Our tomatoes are starting to soften, which is great. Now at this point, if you want to just start and just help it out, you can mash it down with your wooden spoon, or you can grab a fork and just give them a nice mash. Let all those juices come out. It's up to you. If you like them whole, then leave them alone. And we'll just give that a few more minutes to get nice and incorporated with all the flavors. Now what I have here is about 6 ounces of white wine. We're going to put that in. Not something that is technically allowed on the program, but I like the floral notes and the flavors that it gives to the tomatoes and the fish. But what I highly recommend you do is burn off that alcohol, because what you want is just those floral notes left behind. You don't want any of the alcohol. So we're going to bring that, I'm going to crank the heat a little bit. We're going to bring it to a boil so that we can burn off that alcohol. While we're waiting for our alcohol to burn off of the white wine that we put in, I want to invite all of you. I will leave my link in the description box to join me on this health journey that I'm on, Apex 31. Right now they have a 35% off sale, and I will leave you a coupon code in the description box, and if you use that coupon code, you will get an extra 10% off the program. I highly recommend you jump on this program. I have currently lost almost 60 pounds, and not only that, I feel great, I feel energized, a lot of my aches and pains are gone, and I am getting so much better sleep, and I find that I am more satisfied now with this healthy, clean cooking rather than eating processed foods, sweets, and carbs. So if you're interested, head on over to apex31.com. Check it out, and don't forget, use my coupon code, an extra 10% off the program. Okay guys, this is somewhat reduced, as you can see, and what we're going to add to this is I have here a vegetable broth. Now this is a no salt added vegetable broth. You can pick this up at your local grocery store. So we're going to put that in. It's about 1.25 cups, I would say. Okay. And we'll just mix it up here. All those nice flavors will come together. And we'll just wait for this to pick up a boil, and then we'll add in our fish fillets. Okay guys, our little broth here is bubbling away, so we're going to start adding in our fish fillets one at a time. Not sure how many I'm going to be able to fit here. Maybe one more. Cameraman, what do you think?
That way.
Okay. One more over here.
Yeah.
There we go. Push them over. These will shrink, so you'll be able to eventually put the other two in, or you just do take these out once they're cooked in the sauce, and then you can cook your other two. But I've gotten 4 in there, so we're going to let this now poach covered for about 15 minutes. All right, guys, our timer is going off, so we're going to check this out. Oh yes. Alexa, turn off timer. Okay, so this should be done. And what we're going to do now is we're just going to take a 1/4 wedge of a lemon, and we're just going to squeeze that nicely on top for some acidity, and also just to brightness, to bring out those flavors of the cherry tomato. And don't worry if there is still broth left over, because you can spoon that onto the fish for flavor. Now, I've used today a haddock fillet, but you can go ahead and use a cod fillet, a halibut fillet, you can use a bassa fillet, you can do sea bass this way as well. As long sole fillet, as long as it's any fish that is filleted with no bones, you can use. I would not do salmon, but you probably could. I don't see why not. Probably would be very flavorful as well. Okay, so we're just about ready to plate, and we'll be back. There you have it, folks. This is our poached fish fillet. Today was haddock, but it could be any other kind of fish, with our cherry tomato in the vegetable broth with a touch of the white wine. And I'm going in because I want to taste this. This is going to be so good. I can't wait to have this for lunch today. Now you can serve this with a nice little salad on the side. It is a perfect light lunch. Oh my gosh, nice and flavorful. Hot stuff. Guys, get in your kitchens, make this dish. I'm telling you, it's healthy, good for you, and very, very flavorful. You'll enjoy it very much. And if you want another fish recipe, please join me over on my homemade fish and chips recipe. Now that one is a bit more robust of a recipe, not as healthy, as clean, but still a beautiful recipe to make for your family. So ignite your senses, put your aprons on, get cooking in the kitchen, and I hope to see you soon on my next video, and I'll come up with another great recipe for you to make for your family. Until then, take care.